Okay, so this is our Google Plus Hangout, and we get to hang out with a bunch of people from all over the world. It's really a lot of fun.
Okay.
And not only that, it's broadcast live on our YouTube channel. So anyone with a YouTube channel could be watching. And let's see. We have a couple already. Okay.
Tattoo.
I don't know if that means anything. Dansk. I don't know.
Yeah, that means Danish.
Oh, so they were watching. I was asking what the language was. So they answered my question. Yeah. Anyway, let me quickly introduce you. By the way, it's really casual and very informal. So it's just relax. It's not.
I am.
We won't bite. According to the time. Okay, good morning, you guys. Hey, it's Maria from the Fox 11 Newsroom here in Los Angeles. Thanks so much for joining us. We've got Nikolaj Coster-Waldau.
Perfect.
Did I say that right?
Perfect.
From Game of Thrones. Hello, it's coming back. Another season. It's awesome. You guys love it. You've been telling me I need to start getting on the show. I have a little one at home, so it prevents me from...
You really don't have to apologize.
Yeah, no.
I
should apologize. They've been telling me about it. All I know is there's a lot of nudity.
Is that what that
Oh, that I've heard. But I hear it's really, really good. And you are awesome in it, Nikolaj. I can't wait to talk to you more about your despicable character. No, I'm just joking. We're going to talk about the show, of course. But let me quickly introduce you to everybody here in the Hangout. We've got Renzo. He is hanging out with us from Venezuela.
No, Venezuela.
And we've got Michael, he's in Augusta, Georgia. We've got Kimmy, who is in Kansas City, Missouri.
Hello.
Kempton is in Calgary, Canada.
Hi, Nikolaj.
And we have Cliff, who is in New Jersey. With us this morning. So we have also people watching on air. Hey, you guys, make sure you comment. I've already seen a couple. And if you have any questions for Nikolaj, just pass it to me or anyone in the Hangout, and we'll get it to him. And don't forget to plus us, okay? And share the link right now so people will know that we're hanging out with Nikolaj. As we were mentioning, Game of Thrones, it's coming back, I think on the 31st. Is that right?
That's right.
On Sunday on HBO. Game of Thrones, you play Jaime.
Jaime Lannister, yeah.
Everyone loves you, though. I mean, you play this bad guy, but they love you.
Well, I think, there's a lot to like about this character. I mean, he does, as you said,
some despicable things.
Well, horrible things, but he's very honest about it, and he's funny, and he uses the honesty in a very funny way. I think people appreciate that.
You have no accent right now.
I do.
You do?
I do.
What, do you purposely think about?
No, not now. But of course, when you work, you have, because Jaime, he's upper class English, so that's a different accent.
Yes, but your normal because you're from Denmark, yes?
Yeah. No, this is just me. I mean, I can put on a Danish accent.
You can.
If you want.
Sure. Well, maybe we'll hear it come across here in just a little bit. I know that you guys have tons of questions, so let me get to you because we don't have much time with Nikolaj. So go ahead. Kim, you go first.
Okay, I've hated your character from the very beginning, just so you know. But I love your character. When you and this is going back to the very first season, when you had to do the deal with pushing the little boy, how did that make you feel?
Isaac, who plays Bran, the kid, I mean, we had a lot of fun. He was very excited. We shot this, in a tower, and then there was and he had like a harness on, and so we actually had a lot of fun shooting that. The stuff that came before was a little more, as you can imagine, awkward, because we were having a very intimate scene. But the actual pushing the kid out, that was fun. I mean, Isaac loved it, and
the physical part of it, it was probably fun because he was in the harness, and you get to.
And to be honest, I loved it because I love the idea that you have these two actions in a way that goes against each other. You push a kid out the window, and then you say the line, "The things I do for love," and it's like a contradiction, and it's interesting.
Who else had a question? Kempton, go ahead.
Yeah, Nikolaj, I want to ask you, I love to hate you. You're so good in your role. On the street, when you go out here in America, do people actually stop you on the street and say, or they kind of feel like I do, like, whoa, good job?
Well, I've been very lucky. It's been just like that. People have been very, very, they come over and they're
warm,
they're very warm, and they love the show, and they actually love to hate this character. Because so I haven't had any bad. The only bad thing I had was once I was in a restaurant that was in Belfast where we shoot, and this guy came over. He was a server, and he was like, "Can I have your autograph?" And I said, "Sure." he said, I really hate you. I was like, okay, great. No, I really, really hate you. I said, okay. I said, oh, no, I know it's the character. Yeah, I just hate you. And that was a little awkward because he seemed
It's
a scary guy.
a compliment because
Well,
you
it is
really have embodied that character. Yes.
Yeah. Well, I can understand why some people would feel offended by this, by Jamie. I get it.
Go ahead, Michael.
Hey, Michael.
How much of the character and your personality is like intertwined? How much are you related to the character?
I don't. I think it's the same with any character you play. You obviously you use some yourself, but I don't recognize myself in Jamie at all. I mean, I've started to carry a sword all the time. That's the
You know what? I think the sense of comedy and the sense of humor comes from you. Who you are. You have a really great sense of humor. I've seen you in a couple of interviews before. You're really funny.
Yeah, I think it, it's the writing. The writing on the show is just amazing, and that's where you take.
I have time for one more question, you guys. Who's got one more? Cliff, yes, go ahead.
Cliff.
Now, were you familiar with the books prior to getting the role?
I wasn't familiar with the books at all. No, I didn't even. I mean, I'm sorry to say, I didn't even know of George Martin. But of course, once I heard about it, I read, and I was just amazed by this world that he created and these characters and how real they felt, even though they were put in this fantasy world. I could relate to all the characters. So the answer was no, but now I do know.
I have the last question because I can. You grew up in Denmark,
yeah,
in a little town. How does one want to be an actor growing up in Denmark? How did you get from there to here?
Yeah, it's I don't know. I mean, it was a tiny village. We were like 40 people. But I always wanted to be an actor.
You did.
I did. I mean, it was just one of those things. I never thought it would be possible because I didn't have any family. But that was the dream. And also on top of that, I always dreamed of coming over here
to America.
Yeah.
Would you move your family over?
No, I mean, we talked about it. The thing is, if you move to LA, I never work here.
Yeah, you're always shooting elsewhere, right?
So it doesn't really make sense. I mean, it's nice here, but.
Well, I'm so happy to meet you. I swear to you guys, you are even more handsome in person. I'm not even.
I agree.
I'm just sitting here.
No, that's embarrassing.
No, it's true. And you're so nice and funny. I hope you'll come back and visit. Please come back and visit. By the way, you were on the movie Mama, yes?
Yes.
And what other
Black
things
Hawk Down,
pipeline for you? Well, there's a movie called Oblivion that comes out in April.
Okay, watch out for that, you guys. And will you take a quick photo with us before you go?
Of course.
They're going to take it. Here's the camera right here.
Yay.